Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld Beta 0.19 playthrough with the Cold Foresters. I had been recording for about 5 minutes before I realized I was not recording at all. But nothing much has changed. It's only been 5 minutes. Our group is just coming back from trading with Hadder, who are now our friends after, a rocky past. We went to a peace talks and got that ironed out. We are considering going for this item stash. We have 11 days to do it. We are in the heart of winter, though, and once again, they've tweaked it so that each tile now during winter adds +2 to movement difficulty. It's a flat +2 as opposed to a percentage. So we've kind of gone back and forth on that with different builds, and so that will increase travel time. It's 3.2 days to get there now. 6.3 total. I believe it was 5.9 previously. Also, I have laid out the blueprints for a brewery. Well, the brewing station here in the middle, I'm figuring. Hop storage here as it's harvested before it can come out here and be turned into wort, and then we'll keep our barrels over here. It's a bit of a walk from the final storage space, which I think will just be in our room here for selling. But I would like to place shelves in various rooms with beer on them. Certainly in the rec room, maybe one in the dining room here or something like that. Maybe even one over here, who knows. Just kind of scattered around. And then everything beyond that we'll put in here and sell, and hopefully it's a lot. We will probably then set up a growing zone way out here for hops next season. And then, I also forgot that, some of these hospital beds have been finished. I put those in while I thought I was recording. And so we'll get this last one in over here. Great, so that's 1, 2, 3 hospital beds we have now. I'm going to go ahead and build 4 more. I think we're okay on steel and components. We are. So we'll go ahead and get 4 more built. Although I'm going to wait for NG to get back. I mean, Mike is a good constructor, but he's also hurt right now. Yeah, there was a social fight between Big Red and Mike. Yeah, here they are in bed. Nothing too big, although Big Red is missing an eye from a husky, our husky man-hunting pack from last episode. And Matthew is also missing one too from maybe a raid that might have gotten shot out, so we are keeping our eyes peeled for bionic eyes for those guys. Oh, we do have a fire foam popper here. We've got one in there. Maybe our hospital would be a good spot for one of those. It's kind of cramped, and it's got a stone floor anyway. We've got a lot of carpet around here. And our mega screen TV. I think I might install that maybe over in this room. Something like that. Got a solar flare, no power. Hunter lacks range weapon. Yeah, you dropped it during the fight. We'll get it to you when you get up. Ayaka, who's been having a tough time lately. But not bad. Ayaka is very neurotic, so her mental break threshold is just a bit higher, which sounds worse. I mean, which is worse, but it sounds like it could be better. A higher threshold means this little arrow here is her threshold, right? Actually, I'm not sure what this arrow is a bit, but when it drops down past a certain point, then they become at risk for those various breaks. And her percentage is higher, so it takes less of a drop for her to get there. So solar flare is going. So in addition to the brewery... Oh, right. I wanted to get this chem fuel kind of sorted out in a safer location. This makes a pretty big explosion if it were to get damaged. So what I'm going to do is maybe just store it outside. Where are we creating it now? We're creating it here now? This is the chem reactor. Yeah, I'm going to maybe... I could maybe put it on the outside here. Oh, great, a party. Tico. At the table here. I'm going to make this... Once we get beer in here, I'm making this a party spot. And it actually might even be worth getting a regular table in somewhere. Just so it's officially a gather spot. Could maybe tuck one in up here or something. I don't know. But I want everyone at the party, so Serrano, wake up. Big Red, can you not walk? Yeah, go to the party. It'll help you get better. And maybe you can make up with Mal a little bit and improve your relationship. Mike, now that you're up, let's go ahead and get you your weapon back. Let's see, we'll give you a good assault rifle because you're a good shot. Is that the only person? Yeah, everyone else is armed, I believe. Big Red might have dropped something. Pacheco, right, you need your shotgun back, Pacheco. Where is that? Yeah, your excellent pump shotgun. Tico also... Oh yeah, we took quite a few injuries. Tico uses the steel longsword. Big Red... Once you're done resting, Big Red, go back and get your normal bolt action. Ayaka still has her thrumbo horn, and Serrano does not fight. Okay. Got a little bit of tattered apparel here. Ravenously hungry. Matthew, he'll wake up and he'll eat. He'll be fine. But his button-down shirt is getting ratty. No problem. I'm sure we'll have one ready soon if we don't already. I don't see clothes in there, actually. Are we not getting unfinished parka? Yeah. I'm going to bump these values by 1. There we go. And you know, at the end, I'm going to add... We have a lot of materials. We added this plus 10 additional parkas for sale previously. But the thing is... you know, they take a lot of materials, so we're still going to have excess. So I'm going to also queue up... And we got the 10 bowler hats, which actually I'm going to put below the parkas. We'll do the parkas first, and then bowler hats. Yeah, I'm okay with that. In fact, I kind of would rather be in the cowboy hat business, if I'm honest. Do 10 cowboy hats. I don't care about the quality, but don't use cloth. And... it's probably worth restricting a few other things, but I'm not going to. We'll use whatever you can for that. And make that before bowler hats because you use slightly more materials. And then if there's 20 left over, you can make the bowlers. Transport pod crash. Nearby, she'll be badly wounded. She's not affiliated with any faction. So we can either capture or... right next to the crypto slate. Capture or just treat. You got a wake up addiction, which we can't really help you with. So we're just gonna treat you. Well, let's look at your stats first. Maybe it's worth holding you on here. You're in bad pain, but you should be fine. You are a brawler. You're ugly. You're melee, double passion, and high. What else is new? We see a lot of that around here. Double passion for crafting. Not bad. 43. No major health issues aside from that. Aside from that wake-up addiction. So we'll see. You know, if you want to stay, we'll have you stay. We don't have any on us, so you'll go through the withdrawals and maybe get through it while you're here, and hopefully it's not too bad of a. Yeah, we got a bunch of marble chunks here. A grizzly bear is hunting our dog Funk. So we have a grizzly bear in our walls. Where is Funk? We just got Funk last episode. Oh, you're way up here. Mike and Big Red still hurting. So let's get Lions and Matthew and Ayaka, even though I'd rather not melee this thing. Let's get them all out here. Pacheco and Engie out here. And now that Engie's home, we'll get work after we take care of this grizzly bear. We'll get started on the brewery. Even though we're still about a month away from growing season, but I want to be ready to go with it. He's a bit close to us. So if you guys just stop here and start firing. You two. Why can't I have you two guys fire? Oh, attack. Of course. There we go. Okay, the bear's running. I would imagine it would revenge soon, but it's already taking quite a bit of damage and it's down. Alright, it is dead in 5 hours. Someone will collect him eventually, if not put him out now. Let's go ahead and get this brewery going. I am going to use wood. It just seems right for the brewery to use wood. Mortars are finished. Excellent. I'd like to get those set up too, because it's only a matter of time before we get into a fight where those would have really helped out if we didn't have them. So I want to get those up and going. A shaman merchant. You know what that means. There is a potential for cobras there. I think that's the same as the exotic trader, except the tribal version. Let's go to the research screen real quick, and we want the vitals monitor. Now, are you... Yeah, of course you're not an overhead ship, you're a tribal. They do have Arctic wolves, but no raw meat, corpses, meals, processed food, kibble. I mean, I could keep this wolf out of our kitchen. We're still not using this thing, though. Colonist needs rescue. What happened to Tico? Food poisoning and stoned. Okay, someone's going to get a major break risk from NG. What's wrong, NG? Your recreation starved. What is going on here? Are you guys restricted or something? We've got recreation. I mean, have you seen this? Mega screen television? Let's see specifically what's going on here. I mean, I know you just got back from your trip. Yeah, I mean, we have all sorts of types. And in fact, you guys brought home a telescope, which we're about to put up. And how has this not been fixed yet, by the way? Got lots of components. Where is that telescope? Oh, it's probably down here in the furniture? Yeah, okay. So someone will get Tico. Man, that food poisoning took you out. I'm going to build another one of these. Like here. And let's get this in. Where would be a good place to stargaze? I feel like maybe out here. Something like that. Start there. And I will get a little stool out there. Maybe a stone stool. Limestone? Sounds good. I think I hear stone cutting, or is that machining? Which is good. Let's get a limestone stool. Yeah, this stockpile is full now. Actually, I'm going to extend it slightly. Just because it's full. But I want to make sure these are getting cut. This is all marble for the most part, so we must have reached our max for marble. No, it's gone, so it should go. Go ahead and hunt that rat when you get time. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to these guys. We have... Where's your business person? There he is up here. You have an Arctic wolf and grizzlies. Vegetables, raw meat, corpses. Can we provide you guys enough food? I mean, we got lots of meat. The thing is, I'm going to get attached to these animals. Where the idea with the cobras, I just send a wave, and if a few died, it wouldn't bother me too much, but a grizzly and an Arctic wolf. You know what? I'm going to get one Arctic wolf. We're in the snow. It's not like we have tons of money to burn, but that's fine. I think it'd be cool to have an Arctic wolf here. Buy a lance too. We have enough for now. And evidently we are making smoke leaf joints. Sell a few of those. We're okay on neutramine. You know what? I am just going to sell the insect jelly for a little bit of cash. Because we are a little tight. Okay, I think we'll be fine with that. And we'll go ahead and get that Arctic wolf trained. Mugsy. Alright, take that. I don't care who you're... You can. I assume Matthew will become your master, but we'll see. And you can go anywhere. Actually, for now, Mugsy, stay in the compound so Matthew can reach you a little bit easier. Uh-oh. Mal proposed a lifelong commitment to Nolo and rejected it. They have now broken up. Alright. Well, they share a bed, right? Mal and Nolo, so... who rejected whose proposal? Nolo rejected the proposal. So does that mean I should kick out Nolo or Mal? I mean, Mal kind of put things in a spot where... Well, they could have one more night together. I guess that's not too uncommon. Okay, in the future, though... Do we have an unassigned bed here? Yeah, we'll stick Mal over here. It's closer to the research bench anyway, so... There you go, Mal. Are you going to get up in the middle of the night to go do that? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, well, that's a bummer. That's right. Mal does a little bit of crafting before research, so research is going to be slowing down slightly, but I'm okay with that, so we can catch up and get some of this armor finished. Yeah, that is going to eat into our steel and component supply pretty quick. We're fine for now. But armoring everyone in the colony is gonna eat into it. But we still got a bunch more to mine here. In fact, I will queue this up. So we're at the 8th of December-y. I think around the 10th, I might... Well, maybe that's a little too soon. I do want to make a run for this 1500. Got 8.8 days. It's going to take us a little over 3. So maybe on the 12th we'll go. And then that way we'll have a faster trip back. And we might even stop by and visit these guys for some trade. And replenish our stock if we need to. It would be a long trip, so I might go light as possible. As long as we can avoid the turrets, handling 2 guys shouldn't be a big deal. I'm not too scared of a mortar if we're attacking them as a small team. Alright, here's Muggsy. I'm going to let you go anywhere for now, Muggsy. Next time we have if we end up having people to put in here, I may put you on a new restriction where you cannot go in this kitchen anymore. Oops, that was weird. Oh, right. Let's get this brewery up. I think it's time. We are going to need to cut some more wood, but I'll go ahead and lay it down now, then queue up some cutting jobs. Do this. Thinking doors. And we'll go ahead and leave this power conduit. This, I guess we can leave up there. That's not bad. This is going to have to come down. And honestly, these no longer make a lot of sense. But I might move them to maybe out here a bit or something. Yeah, kind of like that. We can have maybe one here. That way we can shoot at anyone here, and then we can fall back. And then once we fall back, they won't be able to use our own cover against us. So I am going to just get rid of all of this. Get a little steel back. Although we'll probably just use it right away on more sandbags. Right, let's get the doors in. I think I'm happy with the door here. Here and here. I'm going to put ones here, but I'm probably going to keep them open. Well, maybe not this one, because this room's going to have to be temperature controlled. Daylily has died. Oh. Did I do that? That's funny how fast that happened. Speaking of the cold, now that that's so cold, we can go ahead and make this high priority again. I'm going to make it critical, just so it's first priority. No wood here. Yeah, we need wood before we start having power issues too. So let's queue up some chop jobs. Yeah, nothing really in our base going yet. We did get that. Wait, why is this not planted? I guess we had to wait for growing season. Are these part of what we planted? I'm not sure if they were there already or if they're ours. Who knows? But I will queue up some chopping right outside of our walls, not too far. Yeah, this will be a nice big chunk here. I mean, it's not even that dense, but this is probably going to be close to, I don't know, a few hundred wood easily. There we go. In fact, I do wonder about a middle door, but I'm going to leave it for now. There might come a time where we have to consider double walls, too. Cargo pods, excellent. We'll take those. We will haul that. Oh, and by the way, the guy that landed in the escape pod, we'll hunt you. If nothing else for a parka. I know that sounds cruel. Oh yeah, Sight is still here recovering. You are withdrawing from Wake Up. Now, I have one time tried to get someone over their withdrawal by just sticking them in a cryptosleep casket, but they do not progress at all through that while they're in there. You know what else? Last episode we drafted guys and had them come fight here. They all just went right through this river. So I'm thinking about adding maybe one more, like, diagonal crossing. Just right in the middle here, something like this. Like that. That look not terrible. I might do a floor here on this end. Kind of balance it out. We'll see how that looks. At the very least, these guys can avoid getting soaking wet right before they go to bed. How about this? Huskies join. A group of Huskies. 3 Huskies. All right, Ernesto, Genevieve, and Alcatraz. Nice. They are 2 females and a male. I don't really want a Husky pit, but I don't know. Maybe they do live in it. Maybe we make it more comfortable, or maybe I think it is at least time to. Jeez, I keep skipping. You know, maybe we could make like a barn for other animals here, and have a shared food source here. Maybe also drop in some kibble into this area, and still, you know, with the ambition of having a snake pit one day. But I'm not going to turn away 3 Huskies. I mean, yeah, they are going to eat our meals, but we have a lot of raw food. Pacheco was pretty much dedicated to cooking without much else to do. I think we can support it. And even if we can support it now in the middle of winter, I think we'll be okay. So welcome, guys. Yeah, I am going to put them in the compound so they can be trained. Matthew's going to be busy. But now he should get his skills up at least. It is up to 8 now. He was at a 6, it dropped to 5, and now he's back at an 8. Just barely an 8. You can see it slowly dropping every once in a while. Oh, he must have just trained someone. Yeah, what's he doing now? He's training Genevieve. Excellent. Now, I always hate to lose a pet in a fight, but given the example Noiset has set for everyone, I think our animals are going to have to be fighters in this colony. And it's going to suck when we lose some, but... Pace settings. So we're going to keep these just... oh, Tico, you need to go grab your sword. Sorry, I'll just interrupt whatever you're doing. I didn't even notice. And I'm going to go ahead and get... I'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just build the... Let's see, how's this coming along? Already done. Excellent. Actually, we are going to need a lot of wood for these barrels. We're doing okay now. Door. And let's get the brewing station in. We did research it, right? Yes. Brewery here. I like the idea of a wooden chair for the brewery station. Got a mad squirrel. Wasted one of our traps, so that mad squirrel cost us 30 steel. No big deal. Maybe we'll make a bowler hat or something out of him. Actually, I should take a quick peek at our base to make sure there's no predators roaming around inside our walls. Looks good. Right, so yeah, let's get this squared away. We've got power running through here. We'll need power for some lights in here. And I guess we'll put the heating and cooling on this side too. This room I don't think we'll need anything. This is going to be a stockpile zone. Clear all. Got a berserk. Great, the guy we rescued has gone berserk because he's withdrawing. Not terribly unexpected, I guess. Can't blame him too much. We'll make this important in case for some other reason we have a dire hops need elsewhere. And this is going to be... Is this a manufactured? I always kind of forget. Foods. Raw food. No, it's raw resources. No. I thought it was right here. Wow. Drugs. It wouldn't be under there. Hold on a second. It's not under items, is it? No, certainly not. Raw resource. Oh, plant matter, right in front of me. Hops. There we go. Okay. All right, Sight. What are you doing, Sight? You should be unarmed at least. Oh, at least he's out here. Yeah, please leave the map. That's fine. He's berserk. You're not gonna freeze, or you look like you have a parka on. You should be okay. All right. Well, I mean, your movement is bad. Your health is bad. You'll probably need rescue. And if that happens, I might just strip you and leave you out there. Or maybe I'll strip you first and then rescue you. Yeah, good luck, Sight. But please don't come back in until you've stopped being berserk. So here's this. Yeah, I guess I'm cool with that. And they're using it. It's a little bit faster. What are we doing over here, Nolo? Oh, you're hauling these. Right. Oh, we do have a Mega Sloth. This rabbit's eating our berries. And he's probably going to eat all of them. Oh, she wasn't eating there. Yeah, the rabbits are just going at it. Maybe get this first. Yeah, no, he's set. Can get something else. Alright, so we'll have our hops in here. We'll keep this door open. And one nice thing about having this door here is when they're in here working, the room beauty affects their state. So if you have the hops just laying around in the same room, it's a pretty big negative impact to that. Site collapse due to exhaustion, yeah, I can see that coming. So it's kind of nice to have that in another room. But then you have to go through doors and stuff, but if you just leave them open, then you have the same effect. It counts as a separate room, doesn't impact their mood so much, and then they can still access it quickly. Here, however, we will need... probably not cooling, but we will need... let's see, at least a heater. How does one heater here... We're in currently 0 degrees weather, which is about average for a winter. This is shooting for 70, and this room is 70, and it's also sharing it with these 3. So, presumably one heater should be enough. Let's start getting the barrels in. 30 wood, 10 steel. That's not bad. How do we want to do that? I kind of want to do rows. Like, say, 2, 3... Oh, this should have been like one wider. Is it too late to do that? No, I'm going to do it. Because I kind of want it to be like this. And then one here, right? So they can walk between them. Now, they can walk right over them. It's no problem. I mean, I could just completely fill this room with barrels, no issue. But it does slow them down a little bit, and I just don't think it looks quite right. So I am actually going to extend this up 1. And hope that that doesn't look too ridiculous. Oops, and we will deconstruct that. And then, obviously, these will be in slightly different spots, right? Alright, so we'll get that done first, and then see where we're at. I'm going to get a light in here, though. Well, I'll save that for later. So anyway, sick from gutworms. What is the deal with gutworms? Hunger rate goes way up. Pain is there. So there's a break chance, and you're going to eat food. We're okay on food. So yeah, I think it'll just go away on its own eventually. Caravan request. Oh, we're almost to the point where we're going to head off, I think. And maybe 170 medicine. And in exchange for what? Oh, 4 anti-grain warheads? I mean, those things are just absolutely devastating. Where is this? Just our buddies at Hat Deer. How much time do we have? It doesn't say. Oh, 19 days. Whew. I mean, that's a ton of medicine to get rid of. But, I mean, we could theoretically swing it. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much... I don't know where we're at necessarily on neutromine and cloth. Well, we got plenty of cloth. Yeah, we might be able to do that. I don't know a better way to get 4 anti-grain warheads. But the thing is, do we really want to be using 4 anti-grain warheads? I mean, kind of. The thing is, our base walls are so big that any even near miss... We're going to hunt all of you guys. Any even near... Although our fridge is getting pretty full. I would like there to be a way to make this like an overflow for animals, but still being a high... Like, I want it to be low priority for animals, but high priority for humans. That would probably be a nightmare in the UI, but... But there's enough room in here for the muffaloes currently. So we'll go ahead and queue up that hunting job. But yeah, I don't know. 170 medicine. In exchanging something that heals for something that destroys also feels a little not great, but... it is enticing. Alright, I'm going to get these sandbags up. Poison ship, uh-oh. That will make it tough to go out and get our 1,500 silver. So we might have to abandon this. Unless we send like 2 guys. Which maybe we do. I don't know. Let me just queue these up real quick. I think something like... I don't want to slow our guys down too much, so I'll put them like that so we still have a clear path. How many is that? 2 away? 1, 2... This side I don't really see it being useful because the enemies will be using this cover. But just in case they decide to charge, we might as well get a couple shots on them from cover. Like that. Yeah, that's not terrible. And maybe also we put a sniper here in some situations. I'll be okay with that. Alright, let's see what this is. Way down in the bottom left corner. Now, it's not growing season, so it's not going to kill all of our crops, but it will kill trees. And we rely pretty heavily on wood around here. I wonder why that piece of steel is just right there. Oh, maybe from trading with a... No, we didn't do that. I don't know. I think given all these rocks around here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to haul these. We're going to haul this. Just to make sure that they have as little cover as possible. And we're going to cut plants too. Here. Here. Maybe just that. And I think we're just going to scatter and surround them and hope that and all the way down here, and hope that our guys' firepower is enough. But and do we wait for the end of winter? Nah, I mean, because it's still the snow that's affecting our walk speed around here. And our growing period... Oh, our growing period doesn't even start until... Wait. 11th of April, May to... Oh yeah, till the 1st of... Wait. December... Oh yeah, April, May is next, right? Yeah, April, May is next. Isn't it? Why am I forgetting the... Yeah, April, May is next. Okay. So we still got a full month before the growing season. Yeah, the question is, do I send 2 guys out real quick? Well, it's not going to be real quick. For 1,500 silver? Yeah, I think we're going to have to skip that. I mean, we could sell 4 parkas and get that same amount. Potentially. Maybe 4, 5 or 6. But after we hunt these muffalos, I think we are going to go after this pretty quick. Yeah, we'll spread out, and hopefully it's not too big of a force. How are we doing with armor? Flak vest, flak pants, flak vest, flak pants. Alright, so everyone seems to have a flak vest. And at least half, maybe more of our guys have pants too. Everyone's still armed. Except Serrano, of course. Yeah, I think we have an assault rifle not being used. We're going to go ahead and have that. I think I saw some guy with a Nolo. I'm okay with a heavy SMG. That's kind of a cool weapon. But what about... Someone had a machine pistol. Yeah, that's not good. I'm not down with that. So why don't you go and get this. Oh, and what do you know? Statues are starting to come in again. I think we queued up some, right? Yeah. And by the way, Tico, you don't really have any other jobs, so what are you doing? I guess you've been hurt a while, but arting is like your #1 thing besides wardening. Psychic drone on top of that. Anyway, this is a normal sculpture. The title is Poem by Tico. We don't really have one in our... Oh, this counts. We've got one in our hospital. I'm going to put one in the prisoner's room. I'll put it maybe right there. And where the heck is this guy that we've been taking care of? Is he still... Oh, he collapsed. Right. He's going to be dead in any second. Oh, you have wake up. Are you just trying not to take it? You didn't join our colony, did you? No, you're not here. I don't know what the deal is with this guy or why he's even collapsed right now. Severe malnutrition. Yeah, we can't let him starve. What's the temperature like in the hospital? 70, he's going to be fine. Yeah, Nola, why don't you go out there and get him? What are you doing? Hauling steel? After you're done with that, go rescue site. Go ahead and grab the wake up. Alright, so we'll get site in. We'll get that squared away. Dirty cooking area. Come on, Ayaka. You should be... Why is Ayaka not cleaning? You're cleaning dirt now. Vitals monitor is finished. Excellent. Okay, next item on the agenda. I want to start chipping away deep drilling. We might rethink that, but that'll be a great long-term resource source. Alright, still got to get these beds built and go after that poison chip, and we'll do that next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. See you then.